Let's talk about the 2005 Spongebob hijack. The hijack is found in the Your Shoes Untied episode. At first it looks like a normal Season 2 episode, but the first thing that threw people off was the title card saying help. Then this would happen.
SpongeBob trips around like usual, heading to the Krusty Krab. Pretty normal, right? But then things get weird.
Hi, SpongeBob.
That would have 100% freaked me out as a kid, and I'd probably shut my TV off immediately and never be able to sleep. But there's more to see.
Then the scene cuts straight to SpongeBob's house in the middle of the night, and inside, Gary is just sitting there, not moving, not blinking, just staring at a clock on the wall like he knows something bad is about to happen.
Yeah, from there I'd just call it a night. Imagine you're watching SpongeBob in the middle of the night alone and you just see SpongeBob looking like his soul left his body. Yeah, no thank you. The 2011 Amazing World of Gumball hijack. So the episode starts off with Gumball talking to his mom. Nothing crazy for the first few seconds until the screen starts showing random glitches.
Putting a lot of trust in you kids. Don't worry, Mom. You won't be this.
That low-key is creepy how they just glitched out of the screen like that. But that's not even the weirdest part. Because when it shows Annie, she starts glitching too. Then the screen zooms into random areas of the house. This would keep happening for about a good 30 seconds. Then it'll show the house in black and white with unsettling music playing. It would go black for another 10 seconds, then it would show a red screen with creepy messages shown talking about how it's too late. Then just ends like nothing happened. The next hijacking is another SpongeBob one that happened in 2006, and I have to say this one is the weirdest one so far. This one happens pretty quickly as it shows SpongeBob talking to Patrick. Then when SpongeBob screams, it will glitch and replay. Then this would happen. It would show SpongeBob on fire for a good 10 seconds, then the screen would show a random location. No idea where that is or why they even put that on screen, but I thought that was very unusual and a bit weird. This next hijack has to be the most disturbing one out of all of the ones I've talked about so far. And if you were to see this on television, you'd most likely freak out. So this hijack happened on Disney Channel in the Bahamas area. Starting off very casual, everything is normal in this scene for about a few seconds until it goes black. Then this would happen.
Competition was kind of pointless, I guess. Well, maybe our two species aren't so different after.
What is that? I would have had a heart attack just by looking at that. This uncanny image of a bunny would stay on your screen for a good 30 seconds, and the longer you see the image, the more disturbing sounds you'd hear. Couldn't even imagine my younger self experiencing that. This next hijack happens in a Peppa Pig episode back in 2005. The intro is normal only for about 10 seconds until it cuts to the Peppa Pig title. The word hide will be flashed on screen. Everything is quite normal for a good minute or two until it cuts to only Peppa and George. The screen will freeze on them for about 10 seconds until everything starts to fade into black. An uncanny will appear and there will be weird noises and talking that sounds distorted. It's unclear of what it's trying to say. It would actually go on for half a minute until Nickelodeon covers everything up, and then everything would go back to normal like nothing happened. Nobody couldn't fully understand the audio that was being played while the uncanny figure was on screen. This next hijack is another SpongeBob one that aired in 2009. In the carnival episode, everything is going smooth with nothing out of the ordinary. About a minute in, SpongeBob will actually start to have weird glitches like this. You will then see SpongeBob in the middle of darkness, and you will see his face turn very eerie. The screen will stay black for quite some time, then you will see this on your screen. There will be so much going on at once, and it's unclear on what those writings say and why it's even shown on screen. Another SpongeBob hijack happened in a 2008 episode. A couple minutes into the episode, everything seems normal until this would occur. Patrick and SpongeBob start to look like they're mentally insane for a minute straight, then cuts to them looking uncanny. This will go on for another 20 seconds until SpongeBob is missing his eyes for the rest of the hijack. This next one is more of a lost cartoon episode of SpongeBob, and I'd have to say this is more unsettling than most of the hijacks. The title card of the episode will have a bunch of question marks, and for the next few minutes nothing really happens. But then out of nowhere you will see something disturbing. This image will literally stay on your screen for almost a whole minute straight. Then you will see it again on SpongeBob's newspaper. Everything will be silent, but you will still see disturbing images pop up. What even is that? Pretty much for the rest of the episode, you will see SpongeBob's face completely change and looking bloody, with it being completely silent. If I saw something like that on my TV as a child, I'd probably have nightmares for the rest of the week. Anyways, if you really enjoyed watching this video, subscribe for more content like this in the near future.